This video is sponsored by G2A. Use cashback code DORON for 3% off on Warcraft products. Hello guys, this is Doronsmovies, and today I will be talking about N'Zoth and how powerful he is, covering his history, the information that we have, and my speculations. So, without further ado, let's get into the lore. When the universe was created, so was the void and the light. Mysterious creatures of incredible power known as the Void Lords became aware of the Titans, beings born from planet cores. Seeing a great opportunity to raise a mighty weapon of darkness, they developed creatures that would search for nascent Titans across the universe and corrupt them. These creatures would become known as the Old Gods. They plummeted into many planets, including Azeroth. N'Zoth was one of these old gods. After conquering the native elemental lords, he controlled a vast portion of the planet, today known as the Eastern Kingdom. Eventually, Titans became aware of this attack and employed a powerful mission to put an end to them. They ripped out Y'Shaarj, the most powerful old god, from the ground, but hurt Azeroth, realizing that they would need to take a different approach. Next on the list was N'Zoth, who was defeated and imprisoned deep beneath the ground. For many millennia, everything settled, but N'Zoth's influence still remained. Through his psychic powers, he exploited mortals and changed the entire timeline of Azeroth. He is said to have manipulated the dragon aspect Deathwing during the War of the Ancients, as well as infiltrated the Emerald Dream through the door Yogg-Saron had opened. One of his most important endeavors was the recruitment of Azshara and the Highborn. When the queen was defeated and the world was sundered, she was approached by the old god, who then became her ally and transformed her and her people into the serpentine Naga. As the Great Sundering shattered the world, his location is currently unknown, but it is known to be somewhere deep beneath the ocean. Throughout the years, he would affect the world in ways which we aren't even fully aware of, such as channeling the Naga to contact Illidan in order to cause war and chaos. In recent times, he fully corrupted Deathwing and had empowered him with his own dark energy. This would ultimately cause the shattering and all the chaos that the fallen aspect had caused. Then, after that, he once again corrupted the Emerald Nightmare and is now manipulating the events during the battle for Azeroth. So, with this very brief history, how powerful is the old god N'Zoth? Now, while he is one of the weaker old gods, he is definitely one of the most powerful beings currently on Azeroth. Previously, it was believed that the old gods were incredibly powerful and that not even Sargeras himself could defeat him. Well, that ended up being false, as the strongest old god Y'Shaarj was easily ripped out by Aman'Tul. However, when compared to mortal beings, they are on a completely different level. N'Zoth is able to fight himself and spawn armies, but as he has been imprisoned for so many millennia, his only way to fight is through psychic power, which he has developed to a great extent since the fall of the Black Empire. He has an incredible ability to twist the thoughts of most beings and take control of them. This was proven when he took complete control over Deathwing, one of the most powerful beings at the time on Azeroth. Aside from this, he had so much power that he transformed an entire race into completely different beings. This in itself would be an incredible feat for a mage to be able to transform just one creature into such a different creature, but an entire race is just a whole different level of power that no mortal can really even imagine. He has then used them as pawns to start wars and caused chaos all across Azeroth. Other than that, N'Zoth infiltrated the Emerald Dream and managed to wreak havoc. It is worth mentioning that all of this is while he is imprisoned, or maybe just has a portion of his prison shattered, meaning that N'Zoth is in a severely weakened state. We have seen how powerful Gahun is, and he nearly took over the entirety of Zandalar, and all he is just a Titan experiment and not even close to the power of a prime old god. N'Zoth is currently one of the most powerful beings on Azeroth, if not the most powerful one. Yet he is incredibly mysterious, but we are seeing more and more of him, with the old god recently making his first appearance. Seeing that the last time he was free, it took the power of the mighty titans to stop him, there is very much a real possibility that if he broke free, there wouldn't be a force on Azeroth able to put an end to N'Zoth. Thank you for watching. Check out how powerful are dwarves by clicking on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe as it really helps out and keeps all the content going. Thanks for watching and see you next time.